The Brutally Delicious Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast.
What's up, everybody? This is Dark Macek with Brutally Delicious, coming at you with a review of Max Enix's brand new album, Far From Home. So this is a debut album, so there was literally nothing I could have listened to in advance to prepare myself. If he does have other work, it's not on Spotify, so I'm calling this a debut. So, sorry for the vagary here, but this album is definitely unlike anything I've ever heard before. It's kind of metal at some points, but your median track on the album is piano-based rather than guitar-based, but also has a really kick-ass guitar solo. Point being, this album is definitely not your typical guitar riff-based metal album, but there are definitely elements of metal on here. There are definitely moments of ambience on the album. There are strings and synths, and not in a funky town kind of way, but in the background. The end result is cinematic. That's a term that I've heard used for Rhapsody, but this is nothing like Rhapsody. It's very much singer-driven rather than guitar player-driven. An interesting thing about this album is most of the songs are over 10 minutes long, and with that cinematic quality, it takes on this soundtrack kind of feel. It was actually hard for me to pick out which tracks I like most. With most film soundtracks, you're not going in there thinking, oh gee, what's your favorite moment? So obviously some things like the Imperial March and Star Wars jump out, but for most film soundtracks, you take it in as a whole and you don't single out individual tracks. And I think this album is best enjoyed that way. It's very melancholy, just look at the album title and some of the song titles, but it definitely takes you on a journey. Getting into some songs, the opener, The End of an Era. So like I said, not very guitar-driven, but randomly there's this really great guitar solo that stands out. It definitely sets the mood. I love the way the drums are mixed and produced. It sounds very metal, even though there's not a terribly prominent guitar going throughout. It's cool. Tears of Earth. So halfway through the song, maybe a little earlier, I Googled to be like, wait, that's Fabio singing, right? Sure enough, there's a guest on this track by Fabio Lione of Rhapsody. I swear to fuck that guy guests on every underground metal album ever. No complaints though, his performance is outstanding. So stylistically again, this is almost an inverse of most metal styles. A lot of metal albums have guitar as the primary instrument and the more somber moments might have a piano interlude. I'm thinking like The Coming Curse by that insurrectionist band, Iced Earth. This is inverse. The main thing is piano and vocals, and drums of course, but then guitars come in to really amp it up. The song Dark and Bright Tunnel. There are some cool chorus-like moments. I don't even know whether you'd call them choruses, and a great heavy bridge. It stands out in that cinematic style where, again, you have to listen to it straight through. There are no singles here, per se. Broken Face. Again, standout guitar solos, this time by Michael Romeo of Symphony X. Great job. Beyond My Blood. There's a great section, I don't know whether it's a chorus, a pre-chorus, or a verse here, about 5 minutes into the song. This is something that could be either in the background of a movie during a very pivotal moment, but also sounds like it deserves its own music video. That's the kind of tension building that's going on here. And lastly, second to last song on the album, Angels of the Apocalyptic Storm. Now here is a full-fledged metal track. Why did we have to wait this long for it? I'm kidding, but this is about 11 minutes long, I think, and straight through, as far as I remember, was just a total burner. Yet somehow it still maintains that atmospheric feel of all the other tracks. It's cool. Just listen to it for yourself. So it's been a long time since I've heard anything at all like this. The only thing coming close is like Luca Turilli's Rhapsody. Their second album was also sort of cinematic, but still nothing like this. My biggest complaint is that Fabio was not used more, but that's true of most metal albums, I suppose. It's a truly grandiose undertaking, and I hope it inspires other things to turn out like it. Rock on, dude.
Hello out there.
Yes, hello out there, everyone. I'm Hal Schwartz.
And I'm Flynn McLean. Together we host None But the Brave, a podcast dedicated to the music and career of Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce and E Street Band are on tour right now for the first time in 6 years, and we're taking a detailed look at what's happening on stage in our bi-weekly episodes.
We've also been recently joined by some very exciting guests, including rock journalist Warren Zanes and Stephen Hayden, Backstreet's Magazine founder Charles Cross, and Barstool's Kirk Minahan.
If you're a diehard Springsteen fan, this is the show for you.
So please subscribe to None But the Brave on your favorite podcasting platform, and we hope to see you further on up the road.
Thank you so much. We'll be seeing you.